Today we are starting a new chapter, that is tenses. So when we talk about tenses, we should first know the meaning of tenses. What are tenses? So tenses are what? They are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of an event. Now when we talk about tenses, they are of three kinds: the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. So one by one we will study, and again when we talk about these three tenses, they are again having their subdivisions. Like present tense has four subdivisions, again past tense has four subdivisions, and future tense has again four subdivisions. So again I am telling what are tenses. They are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action. When the action is done, the time it shows the time. Now let's move to the three forms. Okay, now all the three forms which I told you: present tense, then past tense, and future tense. All three has four forms, or you can say four subdivisions to show the continuity or completeness of the action and time. At what time the action is done. So now what are these four? First one is indefinite, or you can say simple present tense. Then second one is continuous or imperfect. Third is perfect, and fourth is perfect continuous tense. So we use all these four forms with all the three tenses. Like simple present, we will say simple present tense, then simple present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. So each tense has four subdivisions. So one by one we will study, and today we will only study present tense, right? Now you can see the table. This is the table of tenses: indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So today we are going to study only present. So we will only focus on this one: play, S, then continuous is MR, playing, perfect has, have played, and perfect continuous have, has, have been playing, right? Now first we should know what are these four subforms. So if we talk about indefinite tense, it means it does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. It is indefinite, right? When we talk about continuous tense, it means that the action is still going on. Perfect tense, it indicates or it shows that the action is complete, finished, or it is perfect. Then when we talk about perfect continuous tense, then it means that the action began in the past and is still continuing. So this is the meaning of all the four tenses, subforms, okay, not the tenses, all the four subforms of each tense. Now we will take the first tense, that is your simple present tense. Today we will only study what? Simple present tense. So the formula, the basic formula for it is subject plus verb first form plus object. Now see, when we talk about verbs, they have three forms: first form, second form, and third form. So with simple present tense we use first form of the verb. Every time whenever we are using present tense, we will use simple first form of the verb. Now see, here you can see one example is given: the sun rises from the east. So it means you cannot change this statement. It is a universal truth, or it is a general truth, that the sun rises from the east. The sky is blue. You can't change the color of the sky because it is a general truth. So we use simple present tense to express a general truth or an action that is occurring now, which is happening right now. Second, it expresses an action that occurs regularly or habitually. Any action which is regular or which is a habitual action, like she goes to school regularly, she takes a bath regularly means this is a regular action which is happening. So whenever we want to express a general truth or an action which is regular or habitual, we use simple present tense. Again, when we are using simple present tense, I told you we see the subject also. The subject is singular or plural. Suppose if I give you the verb play. So when you are using with singular subject, you will say she plays. But when you are using with plural, you will say we play. Okay. So this depends on the subject also. Now again, when we talk about every kind, every subform of tense, they have four. There are four kinds of sentences. Affirmative sentence means it's a simple statement. Negative means which is denying, which has no word in it. Negative means no. Interrogative, questioning sentence, and negative interrogative sentence means no plus question. The sentence is in question form. So if I take a simple word with subject as plural, so your subject here is they and your verb is play. So what will be the sentence? They play. Now, if I want to make it negative, I will say they do not play. Interrogative, do they play? And negative interrogative, do they not play? Now, coming to the second form. Second, I told you it is present continuous tense. So, whenever the word continuous is coming, we are using the form of verb as first form. And whenever continuous is there, we will always add what? Ing to the main verb. Now, is, am, and are, they are the helping verbs, right? Is, s with s, we can remember that s is used with singular subject, m is used with you, and r is, sorry, not with you, it is used with I. I am studying, and r is used with plural. So, if I take play, so here play plus ing is becoming playing. It means the action of play is just continuing. Okay. Playing. I am playing. She is playing means the action started and it is still going on. So, the present continuous tense is used to express an action which is happening at a particular time in the present. Okay, that is going on. Like you are attending your English class. It means the action of the action is going on. It is continuous. You have not stopped. You have not finished. It is still going on. Now again the same four forms. Affirmating, what it will become? You are playing. Negative, you are not playing. Interrogative, are you playing? And negative interrogative, are you not playing? Now moving to the present perfect tense. Now remember, whenever there is a word perfect, which form you have to use? You will use the third form. Everywhere, wherever there is perfect word, not with continuous, simple. If continuous is coming, remember you have to use ing with the verb. But when there is only perfect, then you are going to use the third form. So now, when you are using with present perfect tense, is, am, and are is also changing. So is becoming what? Has. And with plural it is becoming have. Okay. Perfect we will use has and have and had in past. So right now we are studying what? Present tense. So what are we using? Has for singular, have for plural. And how can you remember where to use has and where to use have? Simple. S. You have to remember with this last letter. S means singular. VE. V means, if we take the spelling of V, W-E-V, V means more than one. So here we have taken VE as a keyword. It means VE we have to use with more than one subject, one person. So with singular subject we are using has, with plural we are using have. And what is the form of verb? The form of verb is third. Again, here also it is given has singular. So as and as you can remember with this. So the present perfect tense denotes an action that was started in the past and has just been completed. Okay. So like she has played means she started the action in the past, but now it has just completed. Like you say, my class has just ended means that action was going on, but right now it ended just a minute before or just now. Then we say that it is the present perfect tense. Now the again the four types. When you are talking about affirmative, you will say I have played. Means in the past you were playing and you have just completed, you have just stopped playing. I have not played. Have I played? Have I not played? Now the fourth one. The fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. So again, the same thing is there. Whenever continuous is coming, we will not use. Now you can say, ma'am, here it is perfect continuous. So perfect continuous is coming. That's why we are using the first form of verb. We can't use the third form because continuous tense, every time we have to add ing to the verb. So we will use the first form. And again, what are we going to use? Has, have, and been. Okay. So your sentence will become she has been playing football. So the present perfect tense is used when an action that started in the past is still continuing. You started that any action in the past and now still it is going on. Continuous means it is still going on. So again, simple present tense, four subdivisions are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Right? So today I will only share all these four